Hello, 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 hello. Listen, I'm having a serious problem with my network, and I just noticed I just ran a test on it, and the problem is outside. And I am a technician or Comcast Tech too, but to go out there in the cool, I think I got loose feelings from somewhere. That is what giving my thing problem. I just ran a test on my meter, and I noticed that the problem is from outside, it's not from in the house, or maybe it could be from somewhere else down the road. But anyway, I've checked everything, but still it's doing the same old thing. Since when they're giving a problem like that, I can just either forget it or then continue later on again. But anyway, my name is Munel, and we will continue to speak out. I know people will ask, you don't sleep, you don't get nothing to do, it's none of your business. Because if you're watching me, that means you yourself, you don't have anything to do. But some people will come and make a comment and say, why, you don't have anything to do? Yes, I got stuff to do. But this is what I enjoy doing, and I don't think it should be a problem when I'm doing it. The only thing, either you listen or you don't. So I don't think there's a problem with me coming on Facebook, but this is LRTN, and LRTN has nothing to do with what I say. I'm just using the network to broadcast. So it has nothing to do with my opinion or my views. So it represents me. How are you, Prince? Welcome, my brother. I'm sorry. I hope this thing will continue now. And I've been listening to President Weah's interview, and today I went through the tapes. I've been hearing it little by little, little by little, but I took my time and went through it. And President Weah spoke to satisfy his seditions. What he said, it was not for you. It was for his base, his strong supporters, his blind supporters, people who believe in him. Liberians had a belief in him before, but almost everybody have abandoned him. But he really still don't know what's going on. And you invited people who are in your circle. You got Leju who running, who is the MD for LBS. You got Collie, who is your friend. Although they tried to ask you some question, but they never went deep into some of the question. And I noticed since President Weah said he advising Liberians to do a course they call critical thinker, he did it. And that is why, as a human being, you got to be critical. You got to listen to someone when they're speaking. You got to be very smart and know if they are telling the truth or not. And what I gather in the speech were a bunch of lies from this president. One of the lies, this president said when a student came to his office, I'm not going through the entire speech. He said he saw this St. Mary's student at his office, and they were talking about the WIAC fee, how they came to visit some senators, and they couldn't help them. So he promised them that were live. Because I know someone who went to President Weah's office when I was in Liberia, and I was one of the problem. The person came and supported us, and they were one of our officials. They sent, in fact, they went there. It was during the same Ebola time, and President Weah never met them. They pushed them around, and she's a big sedition, but she's not part of CDC anymore because of that. Okay, now, he said when he was a senator, he called Eugene Namwe, but this president forgot that Eugene Namwe was already a Unity Party partisan. Eugene Namwe was already a member of Unity Party, working with Ellen Johnson. But President Weah said he called Eugene Namwe and said, my man, we got to do something about this WIAC fee. He was a senator. But you know the blind seditions, the ones who don't think, they will say, oh yes, but Eugene Namwe and Joshua were friendly. But do you think within yourself, as a just common sense, Do you think President Weah will already call Eugene Nambwe and say, let's do something about this WIAC fee? You think so? He was a senator. Eugene Nambwe was already a member of Unity Party. Or he want to say that he was working along with Unity Party because Ellen already promised him to be president. So that was the first lie. He said he got a farm in Sano. When Joshua is speaking the truth, you listen to him the way he speak. When they asked the question, he said the farm in Sano, he said the people should harvest and feed themselves. That's a lie. That's a lie. You know why it's a lie? If Joshua had a farm in Sano, he would visit that farm to let the whole world and the entire Liberian people know that he got a farm. That's a lie. Joshua don't have a farm in Sano. You know, because of these lies, that is what put this country into mess. Whether you like it or not, this president will use the Liberian people until they get sense. God knows why he make Joshua president. Why he allowed. You see, for me, I'm not a pastor, but soon I'll be a deacon. I think God called me. And you got to make up your mind to do that. The story of Saul and David, you know, some of our so-called pastors try to change the stories around. Some people say Josh is David, but no. When you know the story of Saul, you will understand that the people of Israel, majority of the people wanted Saul. But Saul was not God's choice to be a leader. You see, God gave us our will. He's not going to force you. He's not going to tell you, you got to do this. No, he gave you a free mind because there's a devil out there that's still challenging God, that because God do this for us, that is why we will listen. So God gave us our free will. And the people of Israel said they wanted Saul. Okay, so God sent Samuel to anoint him and say, okay, if that man you say you want, fine. Then he started treating his people. People cry on him. They're losing battles. They go in this place. Poor little David went there this day to carry food for his brothers. When he got there, Goliath was there making muff, talking. So the boss said, but who's that guy? He said, listen, man, please just bring the food and you can go by your business. He said, you guys sitting here, that man over there challenging you. He said, I can bring him down with my bare hands. If I can take a lion and bear down, what's the difference? And he went and challenged David and Goliath. And he brought Goliath down. And after he brought Goliath down, the people in the place there were so happy. They say Saul killed thousands and David killed tens of thousands just by killing that one man. Saul got pissed off. He want to kill David. But it mean that David was an extra guy. God gave him his blessing. He was a womanizer. He went after people. But that was the guy nobody knew about. We still got David in the back. We have not seen our David yet. The real truth, Liberia have not discovered their David. We are still pretending and assuming that somebody is David. We will get a David. We will get a leader of Liberia. We will get somebody that we might not expect that will be president of that country. Because nobody expected David to be the leader of Israel until it just came about, because nobody was thinking about it. Some people say it will be Costa, but we all know that, people are assuming that Costa want to be president, he want to do this, he want to do that. But it could be you, it could be me, it could be anybody else. But Liberia, we got a leader. Liberia will come to that point. Liberia is a blessed nation. When you look at our situation where we came from, with the war, people dying, other countries still can survive. They stay struggling. But Liberians, we're quick to forget We are forgiving people. We are very, very much forgiving people. If we can dine with Prince Johnson, all the former rebels, all in Morovia passing around, and we're looking at them, we're seeing DKB, we're seeing Safan Nomo, we see all the guys passing around, power, all of them passing around after they have killed people. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes when I talk about them, they say, your brother was a rebel. No, my brother was there, yes. He was with child still. I never knew what he did. Maybe he killed somebody, I don't know. But he was a radio man. Because when I went to Sierra Leone, I left him in Bombay Hills and they became a radio communicator. And yesterday, somebody proved me right because someone tried to attack me yesterday. I went out and one of the sedition, your brother this, your brother that. And this boy was sitting in the corner and he's one of the guys that I took to Sierra Leone and walk up to him. He said, do you know this man? Then I said, I just left him with the trouble. Well, anyway, so I listen to President Ria's speech. Ria is the president of Liberia. He's not the president of CDC. He's the president of Liberia. But when President Weah having an interview with certain journalists, friendly journalists, that were asking questions that won't make no sense. Even when you listen to it, he was agitated. He started to get pissed off and could not answer some of the questions they were asking. Then he said, but you're supposed to know. He said, but Mr. President, tell us. He lied about the $16 billion. He lied about the $25 million. President Weah told us that Ellen Johnson left $7 million in the account. $7 million. Who in a sound mind will leave a whole country with $7 million? They spend over $1 million for inauguration. He started to travel. He went somewhere, he said they gave them $40 million when he traveled for something. He could not explain it well. He talked about